Everyone fears JEE, the exam coming in 1 month, but that wasn't the case for me, at least till the last week before JEE mains. And this fear hinders your ability to actually score well. At least 20 marks will be lost due to this fear. Now, obviously, I did not eliminate my fear entirely because I have worked hard for this exam. Obviously, I'm going to have some kind of fear, which is a good thing. But I brought it down considerably more than the average person. I'm going to tell you exactly how in this video. But watch till the end because this thing can backfire bad as well, losing you even more marks than you realize. And finally, I would give a fail safe for every single thing, even if nothing works for you. Alright, so let's start this video. The thing that I want you to keep in mind is something that you won't find on YouTube because you'll always be like, yaar, ye kaise bol sakta hai koi insaan? This is blatantly false. And I know it is blatantly false. That is why I'm saying it. Because the fact is, JEE is not a competitive exam. And I know, I've thought through this already. But this rewires your brain from not just being able to compete, but being able to win as well. Let me explain to you how. See, calling JEE a competitive exam, which it is, takes the power from you and gives it to other people and circumstances. Ki yes, if they score well, I won't. That is what a competitive exam does. But I want you to keep that power within yourself. Yes, JEE is a competitive exam. However, it can be achieved through numbers as well. In 2025, almost all the papers, 99 percentile was 190 marks or under, correct? And that is what you need to keep a benchmark for yourself as well. So if you aim for 190 in every paper this year, I believe you can always almost get 99 percentile. Now, what this did was give you a clear numbers game rather than a competitive game. 190 for 99 percentile is a goal that you can work towards and achieve way faster than 99 percentile, that 25,000 rank or 15,000 rank or 10,000 rank or 5,000 rank or 2,000, 1,000. This is the aim you would be striving for, that this 99 percentile is 190, simple as that. So I just need to aim for 190, and that is how you make this game, competitive exam game, a feared game into a numbed down version that you can actually win. And this solves your fear in some other ways as well, because I know there are people around you that you'll think, yaar, iska to bahut zyada ho gaya hai. He has done so much syllabus. He's getting 260 out of 300 marks, because there was one person in my proximity as well who got 260 out of 300 marks in one mock paper, and I got 100 on the same paper, and I was shocked. Oh my god, what? What? This makes you think I have to compete against this person for the same rank. How will I be able to do that? But rather, if you don't treat it as a competitive exam but as a numbers exam, you don't have to compete against him. You just have to compete for this number in front of you. And that is what I want you to keep in your mind. Yes, this is a cutthroat exam. However, I do not want you to consider that you're cutting throats and people are cutting your throats. Rather, I just want you to consider that I have to get this marks only. But this is a steep line, and do not cross this steep line because it will cause you more fear and more marks lost. When you are actually walking into your real paper, do not consider that I just need to score 190. No, at that moment, 190 should not be in your mind. You just have to go with no expectations and sheer determination and fulfill your aim. Okay, your aim eventually is 99. Okay, it's not 190. 190 is just so we can clear our fear for the last days before JEE rather than the actual exam, because I did this mistake. In the actual exam, I went and I still chased the number, which cost me over 20 marks. I would have got a 99.2, 99.3, 99.4, even 99.5 if I did not do this mistake. I overlooked 10 maths questions. I couldn't even look at them just because of a number I was chasing. So I do not want you to do this mistake that I did, okay? Walk this line just till the point that your fear is gone and you don't create more problems for yourself. Do not make the same mistake I did, and do not make JEE your God as well. It is just an exam. It is just an exam, I repeat. It is not your God. It is not deciding your future. Like, it is deciding your future somehow, but it's not deciding every aspect of it or even a small aspect of it in the long run, okay? So please focus on yourself. Please focus on what you can do. Please focus on bringing down your fear considerably and keep working hard. And finally, for the fail safe that you all looked for, well, even if I failed to clear your fear after all this, which I did not, but I understand if you found my advice and I understand if you found my advice a double-edged sword, but the fact is, in a competitive exam and an actual exam, in an actual real life scenario, all the things that you can do backfire as well. So you have to walk a steep line to get the benefits. Working out does help. Working out too much might injure your body to the point that you can't even work out again. Everything backfires. I know this is not something that I should say, but तुम करना चाहो तो बहुत अच्छे से अपना fear clear कर सकते हो ये चीज करके. And lastly, the fail safe, even if this does not maintain your fear, this does not clear your fear, then the last thing that I want you to do is imagine you'll fail JEE. And I know this might be a scary thought for you. It was for me as well. Imagine you failed JEE and imagine it in excruciating detail that you found that you scored 82 percentile on your screen. You didn't even qualify for the advanced exam. Now what? I want you to imagine it in detail that you won't even think possible. Okay, my mom, dad is standing right here and they are telling me that you are a failure, you disappointed us, you wasted our money, whatever. Just whatever. And I want you to do these details for 3 days and then think of the details 2 months later. Because 2 months later you would realize that, oh my god, April attempt is here again. So I'm studying again. It's not like I'm just glooming and glooming and glooming. तो मैं अब क्यों gloom करूं जब मैंने पेपर दिया ही नहीं है? Think about it. If you fail the paper, in 2 weeks you will be back to normal and you will be studying. But if you don't fail the paper and you feel happy, तब भी तुम हो सकता है 2 हफ्ते बाद पढ़ ही रहे हो, बाकी एडवांस के लिए पढ़ रहे हो, तुम खुश होगे. लेकिन इस अनसर्टेनिटी की वजह से you can't ruin your present. Do you realize that? There is a chance you might fail, there is a chance you might pass. But because of this uncertainty, you should not ruin your present. That's like saying I might die in a hospital, I might not die in a hospital. Does that mean I should live in fear every single day? No, I should not. And you should not as well. To clear your fear, think of excruciating details of what would happen if I fail JEE. And then I believe कि तुम्हारा fear clear होगा. Because fear does not come from the unknown. It comes from the haziness of the unknown. Because you know what would happen. So it won't be an unknown anymore. The haziness would be gone, the fear would be gone. फियर क्लियर करो, 20 मार्क्स ऐड हो जाएंगे एंड अच्छे से मेहनत करते रहो. सब्सक्राइब फॉर मोर टिप्स, सब्सक्राइब फॉर मोर अनकन्वेंशनल टिप्स एक्चुअली, बिकॉज नो वन विल टेल यू दिस. एंड थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.